Look, folks, I've been a United supporter all my life since being near to a grasshopper. I've always loved him, Oh, Beckham, by the way, David Beckham. It's been reported today that he's going to get his long coveted knighthood. He's absolutely been desperate for this for over 10 years now. And I'm looking at it thinking, I just don't believe it. I really don't. I knew old Charlie was going to give him the old knighthood. I knew it was going to happen, but I hoped and prayed it wouldn't. Don't get me wrong. Great footballer, wonderful footballer, great skill. One of the best in the world? No, probably not. He never had great pace, never a great dribbler. But he applied himself. He worked really, 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 really hard to hone the skills that he did have. And I think deep down he's probably a nice fella, although I don't think they're Brooklyn's that sure at the moment. But he just doesn't deserve it for me. All right, he's done some charitable things. Yeah, of course he has. Whilst amassing absolutely millions of pounds, and I mean millions of pounds. Yes, he's a do-gooder and a Mr. Nice Guy, but I think beneath it all is the hard-hearted businessman. I mean, at the end of the day, he got caught up with the old tax avoidance scandal. That's all been swept under the carpet. The fact that he queued for 13 hours to see the Queen in state, well, he's got badges for that. God only knows why. Hundreds of thousands of people queued for 13 hours, and they never came out with knighthoods. It was a photo opportunity, let's be honest. He's not stupid. Everybody in the crowd that was near him had photo after photo after photo took. Those in rows near him that's seen him are taking photos of him as well. And there's going to be a camera crew there in no time, as there was. There was plenty of them. He wanted everybody to know he was waiting 13 hours like everybody else. So he didn't do a Schofield. No, he didn't. But is that deserving of a knighthood? And for me, folks, you know the biggest thing for me? This with old Catherine Jenkins. She got it years ago, and he went absolutely berserk along the lines of, why on earth have I not got one and that Catherine Jenkins has? What has she done other than sing a few songs? And I thought to myself, that's not what it's all about, David. It's not what it's all about at all. You're supposed to be modest and all of that. You're supposed to, if you get an honour bestowed upon you, you're supposed to be happy, maybe a little grateful. You're not supposed to sing and dance about it and shout it from the rooftops. You're not allowed to be shouting at the rooftops before you get the honour, telling folk you want the honour. And you're certainly not supposed to have a go at others that have got the honour that you want that you've not got. That is totally wrong. I can't believe anybody in power ever gave him that honour. I can't, honestly. I thought after that outburst, that would have been it. I really thought that would have been it. I can't believe it. I really can't. But he's got it. I always knew he would. Was hoping he wouldn't, but always knew he would. It's unbelievable, isn't it? You know, and was it only a year or two ago, was he? Was he on behalf of, was it Qatar when they were hosting the World Cup? He had his palm out there and got hundreds of millions of pounds, well, hundreds of thousands running into millions of pounds. That wasn't for charity, that was for himself. That all went in the old skyrocket. You know, a nation like that that's got some of the worst charges against humanity, you know, for treating folk, treating women, treating gays, as they do. And there he is, old gay-friendly David. When there's a chance of getting some wonga, he's at the front of the queue there. I'm not so sure I agree with it. Well, in fact, I know I don't agree with it, but as I say, it was always going to happen. I heard someone say on the phone this morning, yes, he's come from sport, but how on earth could he get it and Kevin Sinfield not? Maybe Kevin Sinfield will, but Kevin Sinfield, if Beckham's got one knighthood, Sinfield deserves to get 10. That's proper charity, that's a proper person, that's a modest person. He's the fella that deserves the knighthood, not old Beckham, I'll tell you that now. I don't know, really don't, you know, crazy.